coming to Bolton, and another enjoyable visit this time.
Well, it's quite unbelievable. I don't think in my Sunderland career anyway, to have 5 out of 5 is incredible. I'd like to pay special things to say a big thanks to the supporters too, who come down here. There's not many clubs. When your team could be bottom of the league tonight, be able to bring 4,500 and give us the support, especially in the second half anyway. They responded, and the players responded to their support. And one of the reasons why I came here was the uniqueness of our club and the support. And today they've gone home happy, which I'm delighted about.
You could see what it meant to everyone at the end, from yourself to the youngest fan.
Well, we're all in it together, you know. It's been a tough start, and, you know, it's, in my opinion, been totally hyped because we lost the derby. But nobody's going to detract from me that we've got the nucleus here of a decent squad, which is very capable of doing what we want to do, which is to compete in the top half of the Premier League, which I may add is the best league in the world. So that's what we're up against, but I'm not going to be distracted from it. We've had a few bad results, but when I see me bench today and I see who's playing out there, then, you know, for me, we've improved enormously from where we were a couple of years ago, and that's got to be the aim. We keep trying to improve, and results like today can help you.
What was the message at half-time after what was a pretty drab first half?
Just to calm down and let me do the worrying. Just to try and enjoy it. And they looked, and Bolton as well, to be fair, looked nervous and edgy, and it was just one of them to just go and, as I said, let me do the worrying and just go and play and take the shackles off a bit. Thankfully, second half we did that, and I can't remember ever coming to a Premier League game and dominated like we did in the second half, and that was terrific to see.
Stefan Sessegnon taking the gamble, and what a moment with 8 minutes to go.
Well, it's quite incredible. We've played Steph off the front and he hasn't been managed to score. We've put him to a wide area today. He's took a goal very well. He turned on a sixpence and lashed it in the back of the net, and when he doesn't have time to think, he's onto it like a flash and ripped it in the net, which was terrific.
Now, you put Connor Wickham in, of course, and what a response from him. He did excellently today.
Well, you can see why we've invested in what we've invested. We've invested in the future. He's a very good young player who will get better. It was important. I detected after the Newcastle game that he might have to take time to settle, and it was important not to throw him in and throw him into the Lions, if you like, you know. So he's quietly waited. He was disappointed, I know, last week that he didn't start, but again, he'd had a groin strain, hadn't trained for 10 days. Today it proved what a good future he's got. If he keeps knuckling down and learning, then he can only improve.
There's not many 18-year-olds that offer the kind of physicality that he can.
Of course, you can see. As soon as you look at him, you think, wow, you know, and then you remember that he is 18. And I'll just tell everybody again, he could play in our youth team today. So that's how good a talent he is. To play against Wheater and Cahill on centre-back today, he was every up for the bit of it, and I was delighted with his response.
And a great goal, a second goal for the club for Nicholas Bentner too.
Well, he's had a good start, Nick. He was probably quiet this game today, but when it come to him, there was no doubt he would stick it in the back of the net, and just shows you, you know, all the work they've done. It was good to see he was scoring late on in the game and winning the match.
Final word for the fans. Big game next week. Great support today.
Great support today, and I hope that we can go back to back, because it's important, and stop all the nonsense and the negativity around us. We've had a tough start, there's no denying that, but in my experience, you know, we've got a nucleus of a very decent squad here, which keeps improving, and we'll get better. I'm convinced of that. The longer the boys are here, the better we'll get.